Jamaica are the CFU, the 2024 CFU champions, U14 Challenge Series champions. Jamaica are the 2024 CFU Challenge Series champion. U14 Challenge Series champion. How good does that feel? Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. I am so happy. I'm very, very happy tonight. And me now wait until a man releases the video. I release it from tonight because I'm very, very happy. Jamaica defeated French Guiana. French Guiana. People are going to say, why French Guinea? French Guyana. Well, me check out the pronunciation and they say it's French Guiana or Guyana. So apparently that is actually the correct spelling. Anyways, according to Google pronunciation. Anyways, people, big up on yourself. Massive, massive respect. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. You guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You've done everything already. Also, link in the comment section and description. You can become a member of the channel or a patron, or you can also support us by buying us a coffee. We thoroughly appreciate it if you do so. 26 games, 25 goals scored, 2 goals conceded. Let me break that down to you. Jamaica versus St. Kitts and Nevis, 2-0. Jamaica versus Aruba, 6-0. Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago, 2-0. Jamaica versus Aruba again, 5-0. Jamaica versus Puerto Rico, 3-1. And Jamaica versus French Guiana, 7-1. You can imagine in a final, Jamaica thrashing a team 7-1 in a final. Now, I do think there's going to be a lot of persons saying that we should be winning these games. That's what they're going to be here. And let me tell you something about football, yeah? It's not what you should be doing. It's what you are doing. I've watched over a weekend. Many might say Manchester United should be beating Brighton. But what happened? This is football. You could have said if some buts and all that type of something there. But at the end of the day, it's what you are doing. This has been a successful campaign for the U14 team. A very, very successful campaign. They went into Cayman and they were successful as well. I think Kelvin O'Brien, is it? Oh, I think Kelvin O'Brien was the MVP and also leading goal scorer. So I'm interested to see who they're going to give it for this time. I never see them post anybody. I never see the CFU post anybody specifically about it. But it's quite an interesting one. What I want you guys to do is, I'm going to give you the squad. I want you to listen to the squad, people. This is the players, and I want you to mark the names. Take out a pen, take out a paper, mark these names because these names will be the future of Jamaica. Hopefully, they keep the squad together. It's very important. We're going to touch on that just a little bit. Marco Dean Spence, Tevin Savage, Kyle Hussey, Aldino Walters, Rajan Small, Jaden Frame, Corlando Morris, Davian Clark, Kenrick Brown, Kelvin Brown, Javier Henry, Tavon Ballin, Samari Cousins, Kevon Holloway, Heron Lamy, Jaden Brown Hanniford, Malik Wellington, Samuel Taylor, Alex Xavier Bailey, Kelvin D.J. Brown. Those names you should remember because in probably next 2 years or so, these will be potentially some of our schoolboy football stars. And people are going to say, boy, you're going to find persons coming out and say, boy, MG, I want to see these kids leaving Jamaica. That's not how the world operates. I do apologize for that. That's not just how things happen. You know, just leave out of Jamaica just like that because you can play ball. That's not how things are. I have to give big credit to the technical staff, head coach Andrew Peart, assistant coach Lewin Purser, team manager Sasha Gate Dunn, big up yourself Dunn. GK coach Robert Beckford, big up yourself Becky. Kit manager for Omar Folks, big up yourself Omar. Physiotherapist and Kiana Peart, big up yourself Kiana. It is, I would say, a successful campaign for these young lads. For those who don't know, these lads are the lads that we see now who are part of the Jamaica Football Federation Academy. They are part of the Jamaica Football Federation Academy, even though they're also a part of independent academies and schools. They combine together on a training basis when they partake in training at the JFF Academy. Now, they have the U14, they have the U15, they have the U17. So these three brackets, and as I said it earlier, that these three brackets are more for representation what is happening in Jamaica where football is concerned. Now, many persons saw what happened with the U20 and they used that as a broad brush. And for the past couple of weeks, I've been hearing everybody at about 15-0. The U14 has been doing quite well. The U15 was doing well. The U17 was doing well. And I don't hear anyone speaking about that. But it's so easy to speak about the 15-0. And that 15-0 is 3 games and the team, the U20 team conceded 15 goals and they did not advance. So they used those 3 games and broad brush everything else at youth level, and that is very much false. No, I'm not getting overly excited to say that, boy, everything is perfect. No, nothing is perfect. But I also have to be excited for what just happened. That's how I am, and that's nobody now can change that. We just win a title, we just win a trophy at the youth level. I'm very happy for that. It doesn't matter if Timbuktu will play against or Spain will play against, or I'm going to be excited just the same. That's just my nature. I'm very, very happy about what's happening, about the youths. Now, there are things that needs to be fixed. I agree with that 100%. But when that time comes, we can address it. But for now, we're in celebratory mood. Let's enjoy this one. It's a big deal. And I love the fact that these kids went out and gave their all. And we've seen the results of that. Basically, over 5 days or so, I think it's Saturday. Yeah, over a 1 week period. Basically, they're playing games even behind each other. And this is the result. They lift the title. And I do think that based off what we saw through the competition, we were the best team through the competition. And we were rewarded that title as being the best team of the competition throughout the best team of the competition. And even though we were actually the best team throughout the competition. So it's a good look. It's a huge thing. And I think this is actually a huge boost for Andrew Peart, where that confidence is concerned, where coaching is concerned. It's most definitely a good look. Now, the important part is how can we keep these youngsters together and how long will they stay together? That is the important part. That is the difficult part. This is where now the Jamaica Football Federation have to come in play and keep these names, keep these players as closely tight-knitted as possible. I do believe as they progress to the senior level, not everyone will Basha got dead, you know. Good, so Basha almost died on me, so I have to stop, whatever. Anyways, so it's important that I think that the JFF keep these bunch of players together. And as I said, I do understand that over the time, you will understand that some players might not get to matriculate as though they'd want to, and then you have other players who far supersede that, other players coming in the bunch. So you have 1 and 2 players coming in. But I do believe that the core players should remain as tight-knit as possible and close as possible so that we can see the progress with the same team. Now, we have this team. Them say one progress to the U15, them say one progress to the U17, and then now we can say that they have the same natural progression onto the U20. We know how the thing set up. Not everyone will make it. That's just the nature of football right across the world. Not everyone will make it. But we'll try our best to see how we can keep a core of them, minimum 8 or 9 of them together, progressing up to that particular level. And let's see how we can progress from there. But for now, It is a good look, and I love what I'm seeing. Pick up on yourself, everything. Oh, there was a press release from the Jamaica Football Federation. Let me see if I can just read through that press release, people. Give me a second. We can bring it up. All right, so the Jamaica Football Federation, let's reach it fast, very quick. The Jamaica Football Federation congratulates the U14 boys on the CFU triumph. Jamaica Football JFF is expressing great elation after our national U14 team clinched the. That's not a clinch. That's not a clinch. Clinched the Caribbean, the CFU U14 Challenge Series in Trinidad and Tobago over the weekend. Remember that we also defeated Trinidad in it as well. Jamaica defeated French Guyana or Guyana, French Guyana 7-1 in the final of the Dwight York Stadium in Trinidad and Tobago. See Dwight York build a stadium in the country. One of you can have one in the Reggae Boyz do something like that. Can they afford it? We don't know. Maybe they can, maybe not. But it'll be interesting if that can, or maybe then combine and do it. We don't know. Anyways, in six matches played, Jamaica scored 25 goals and only conceded 2, with only one of them coming from open play. President of the JFF, Michael Ricketts, has expressed commendation for the team and the coaching staff. This is what he said: "I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to our U14 team for their performance in the recently concluded CFU U14 Challenge Series in Trinidad and Tobago. I would like to commend the players for their their grit and determination and work rate as they played 6 matches in just over a week. I would also like to congratulate Coach Andrew Peart and his staff for their hard work in preparing the team for the tournament, and I'm also delighted that it has paid off, and it was a good feeling knowing that we'll be returning to Jamaica with a trophy." Very much so. The Gensec Dennis Strong also shared commendations for the team. "I would like to congratulate the U14 team on being crowned champions of the Tier 1 group, and also commend the staff. This performance is a result of the deliberate effort to adopt the FIFA TDS program, which is already bearing some fruit." That's actually the academy that they have, that the JFF have. So, interesting days. Happy to see what's happening. Big up on yourself, people. Smash that button, hit the subscribe button, and see you guys again. All right, God bless. Boom, MG Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe, people who don't know anything. Go link in the comment section. Become a patron. Become a patron, people. We can have some discussions over there. Now, I mean, all right, God bless.